So, the moment of truth. I get home Saturday, like 3 days ago, feeling a little chunked up. You never want to get on the scale after a 2-week bender in Wisconsin. I get off the airplane. I go right from LAX right to the scale. I'm not going to lie. Flat out mortified to see the number that pops up. Like, I can't even believe it. Fucking jungle caramel type bleep.
Jungle caramel.
I mean, I'll own it. I'll even tell you what that number was. I'm not proud of this, and I'm not proud of what I did after this. It wasn't smart. Sweetheart, change the channel. Change the channel. It wasn't smart. It wasn't healthy. But this is real. This is me being real. Even after hitting, and this comes back to James Kelly, this is amazing. Even after hitting the Peloton every day, sometimes twice, and trying to be responsible with what I was throwing down my gullet, when I jumped on the scale Saturday afternoon, I had gained 7 pounds in 2 weeks. 7. As bad as I've been on any vacation for the past 30 years, that's never happened. Imagine the bleeping damage I would have done if I wasn't, quote, being careful. Keep in mind, this is this past Saturday. I traveled all day. I feel kind of jacked up when I get home. I see that number. Well, of course I felt jacked up. I just had 2 weeks of consumption where I gained 7 pounds. Of course I felt like crap. So what did I do? I immediately went into, oh, hell no mode. Hell no. No way I show up on Monday and give those ghouls what they want. I immediately go into prize fighter, MMA, weight cut mode. This is Saturday, all right? I'm +7. Normally off a vacation, the first thing I do is I empty my suitcase and I get organized. Bleep that. I go right to the bike. The office that I have is maybe 85 degrees. I don't turn on the air. I go right to that bike on Saturday. I knock out 60. I'm just laying it all out here for you. This is what I did. This is my weight cut. Because there's no way I'm giving you ghouls what you want come Monday. I knock out a 60. Then I go on an impromptu fast. Well, sort of. Liquid, but virtually no food for 24 hours. Then another ride. Then more weight cut strategies that I will not get into. Fast forward to yesterday morning, the day I returned to work. I hop on that same scale. It's a fact. I got on that scale Saturday afternoon +7. I did everything I had to do between that and Monday morning. I get on that scale. I dropped the same 7 that I picked up the last 2 weeks. Fact. Not bragging, not proud about it. And don't at me about how reckless and dangerous it is. I get it. I know this. I get that gaining 7 pounds in 2 weeks and losing it in less than 48 hours is not that bright. I know what it is. I also know this. There's no way in hell I was showing up Monday morning with you asking me how many buckets of jungle caramel that I smashed.
Jungle caramel?
So, as I ever was. At least the same as I was before I left. But now I've got a pretty good sense of what that weight cut must be like for a fighter before he or she jump into the ring or the cage. Man, it ain't pretty. It ain't pretty, and it ain't smart, and it ain't healthy. But here we are. Here the bleep we are. Hopefully that never happens ever again. Unless there's a way to ride both my Pelotons at once, I cannot keep doing that to myself. But more importantly, though, sucks for you clones. You can take me off that list. You can take me off the list of Dean Can't Stop Eating. Off the list of Dane Cookie, Ken Gravy Jr., Eric Snowcone, Kelvin Binge on Hammon, Brady Cakesy, Adelephant, Russell Grow. Save your email signed Jim Hometown Buffet or Never at the Gym Rome. And I'm not going to send tweets to myself requesting the fat achievement alarm. Did I get fat? Are you? Is anybody not fat?
Fat, 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 fat.
bleeping number. Same bleeping number, and I'm not even going to get into how I did it. Man, I hit that Peloton every day and twice on a lot of those days. And I had an intermittent fast, and that was the number I saw, man. Absolutely mortified. And all I could think is bleeping clones are going to get exactly what they want. The hell they are. Oh, hell no. The ultimate weight cut. So yes, right now I weigh the same that I weighed when I left. Of course, I put on 7 and took it off in 36 hours. How you like me now? Fat boy. Fat. Man, that was a roller coaster. And I really hope the wife, she must have changed the channel or my phone would be blowing up right now. Let's see what Kathleen's up to. This is not a beef segment. We go to Omaha, Nebraska. Kathleen, what's going on?
Why not embrace the weight gain? There's nothing wrong with a nice meaty guy. Look at Bryson and Madison and Justin Herbert and Mason Rudolph, Buster, Sidney, Aaron. They're all 200 and up. They're all nice and meaty. They're the weight I would like Johannes Eckerstrom to be. He's a tall guy, 6'4", but he doesn't have the weight. He needs to be like a good 235, 245. If he hadn't chose music, he could have been an athlete. There's meaty guys. There's nothing wrong with them.
I love it. First of all, rack her. Yes, I said that, Kathleen. So Kathleen's going the other way. Kathleen is saying, hey, listen, embrace the weight gain. There's nothing wrong with being a meaty guy. Here's the difference. Kathleen, there is weight gain. There is good weight gain. There is bad weight gain. Or maybe you'd argue that if it's not affecting your health, then it's fine. But the guys that you're mentioning are like 6'4". I'm way more compact than that. I'm not going to carry that weight the same way. I'm not like the guy you love most, Madison Bumgarner. You know, I can't pull that off. The kind of weight gain on somebody my size is pretty apparent. So now I'm on TV, so I have to maintain a certain kind of look, right? And I'm not getting any younger, so I'm pushing back. I'm pushing back. That's part of what this whole thing is, and part of what that reinvention thing was. And most of all, I'm pushing back against Father Time because we know he's undefeated. And to a certain extent, I'm pushing back against you clones because I knew you'd have something for me if I came in here on Monday and I got fat. But I know your type, Kathleen. I know your type. Your type is meaty. You've made this very clear over time, and I respect it.